Stay tuned for today's stories. We hear from the man that infiltrated the ranks of the Klan as a member of one of the biggest chapters, all after this commercial break.
Cigarettes, the perfect addition to your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Really, whenever. Cigarettes are the perfect addition to anything. After all, cigarettes are recommended by 90% of doctors. A pack of cigarettes also makes the perfect gift. Buy a pack for your lover who's been going distant recently, so she has something to satisfy her after you disappoint in the bedroom once again. Or buy a pack for your dirtbag kids so they finally stop getting bullied at school. Camel's cigarettes. Is there anything better?
Hello, I am Mike Octoburns here with a man who got into the KKK and took part in the Washington March. Would you mind telling us a little bit about your experiences joining and being a member, as well as during the March on Washington?
Well, Mike, I reckon they're quite the force, numbering around 4 million. It was quite easy to become a member, once they saw that I was, well, white. I did have to do a few unscrupulous things to move up the ranks. Had to burn a few crosses and scare an African American out of town, but it was all for the greater good. Had to do it to gain their trust. Hell, I even got to speak with the Grand Wizard a couple of times. Never would have made it without the help of a buddy of mine, a real dewdropper that one. He was willing to take part in my little charade. He was the man I scared out of town. Would have brought him in, but he had a bad case of lead poisoning. He owed a lot of money to a bootlegger, poor guy. We did have our vices. He didn't deserve to die.
That's a damn shame.
Thank you for the sentiment. It's been hard losing him. For both me and my family. I have loved him like a brother.
No, I mean it's a shame he couldn't be here.
Oh.
Anyway, tell me, what inspired so much hatred in this group?
Same thing that inspired many groups like no other. An action film.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, the Grand Wizard was so inspired by the idea of one movie.
Black people are a sin. We will be the bleach to cleanse them from the white socks that are our nation.
They felt so inspired by the film, they started to terrorize black people. Lynchings and beating galore. Nobody was safe. Even women were brought into the fray. White women, that is.
Even the broads?
Oh yes, whole auxiliary groups of them.
Well, I suppose they'd be quite a danger in groups.
They didn't just stop at black people, however. They started going after anyone who they didn't consider a pure, red-blooded American. And it all built up to the D.C. March.
And we'll hear more about that after commercials. That's right, folks. 2 minutes worth of commercials for less than 2 minutes of content. I recommend you get used to it, because the advertisers only get more greedy from here, and well, frankly, I could use the money. Alimony is kicking my ass, and my ex-wife Brenda is really tearing me a new one.
Our great company is honored to speak with you today. We have been serving the public quality products since 1892, and we fully are prepared to continue this venture. Coca-Cola is proud to present that our favorite drink is no longer just available in summer. You can have it anytime you like. No longer is Coca-Cola meant just for beach adventures. It can also be enjoyed at home in the winter or even on a nice walk in the fall. The sweet, rich taste of our beverage will make you want to have some more. So we have taken the liberty of supplying stores with some more Coca-Cola for our customers. Come on down to any store and you will find your favorite drink.
In the months leading up to the march, word began spreading to the Klansmen in Washington, D.C. Preparation began soon after. We were taught how to march in different formation. The Grand Wizard had said,
They will watch from the sky, from around the world, and to them we will represent the gift of our white God, the cross, and the sign of the military of the people who abandoned reason, becoming no better than the blacks who on the clothesline of our hatred. We will march in lines, straight, honest, God-fearing lines, like a freshly ironed pair of pants.
And soon, the day of the Washington March had come.
Now back with more commercials, because you don't matter to me, and every commercial you hear is another dollar in my pocket. God knows I need it. Brenda took the kids, and if my little girl wants to do ballet, then she's gonna do it.
Hey you, want some white in your smile? Then open up and put me in you. You can swish around, but don't swallow. I'll whiten your teeth real quick. With the new Colgate toothpaste, we have the perfect product for you. Our toothpaste contains many vitamins and minerals that strengthen your teeth and help keep cavities away. The many enzymes inside our toothpaste will make your teeth noticeably whiter even after 2 brushes. We guarantee that you will enjoy our quality. The day of the march we gathered up to parade through the Capitol. Around 50,000 people had gathered.
Remember, boys, hoods up. We want them to see our faces. For these are the faces that will change America. And remember, our uniforms must be clean, because we represent the ones who will dry clean this nation.
We paraded for 2 days in the formations we had drilled and carried a burning cross the whole time. Some burnt their hands and continued to carry the cross because their white God had commanded it. Most had brought their families for moral support. I guess we marched until we reached the White House. The president chose to ignore us, and the march soon petered to a sad, wimpy little ending.
I understand that the Klan is still in full swing.
Yes, it would take the worst economic recession in this nation's great history to end it. With the way the economy looks right now, however, I don't see that happening soon.
And with that, the story comes to an end. It's truly tragic, the state of this country. Racial tensions are at an all-time high, and Brenda, I don't care if he's 10 times bigger than me. Nothing gives you the right to do what you did to me. You took my kids, Brenda. You took half of everything I own. You left me with nothing. I suggest you enjoy the taste of solid food while you still can. I'm going to find you, Brenda, and when I do, you're dead. Do you hear me, Brenda? You're dead. I will... This time slot has been taken to remind you to tune into West House Broadcasting starting October 2nd to listen to the upcoming World Series. Keep up to date on the action as the New York Yankees, led by team manager Miller Hudgens, take on the St. Louis Cardinals, led by player manager Roger Hornsby. America's growing pastime comes to a head this season with the 4th appearance of the Yankees in the World Series and the premiere appearance of the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will win? The newest motion picture entertainment, The Circus, from the befuddling mind of the amazing Charlie Chaplin, is certain to bring laughs as you watch a wrongfully accused criminal duck into a big-top circus tent to bring laughter and applause from circus goers as he avoids his pursuers. Along with this, a tragic love triangle between a tramp, a show rider, and a tightrope dancer.